Good morning, everybody. This is your Iraqi Dinar update. I got sidetracked, had to do a video for my memberships based on this article that came out in the brand new articles that I did not dive into this morning. It was up after I started to do this. So there's a separate video on that for my members. It's about crypto and Bitcoin and treasuries, and all of that is for my membership. So you can always join the membership side if you want to know about that, my take on it. So Iraq's stock exchange, they say, is stuck at 5% of GDP. It's kind of a negative based article, but it's not really the truth because they've raised, what have they gone up? Let's see. The latest figures from the Iraqi securities pictures show a market cap rising to $22.3 trillion. 22.3 trillion dinars, or 17 billion US dollars. I mean, I don't think they're struggling. That article says they're struggling. The other article said, that's what I was looking for when I saw the Bitcoin article. It's kind of a crazy day. Are you feeling it? Are you feeling it? The next article is Basra crudes slip despite steady global oil prices. I went into those details this morning. Also, dollar rises ahead of expected Fed rate cut. We're all praying that the Fed cuts the rates. That's going to help everybody in terms of being able to qualify for mortgages. When they drop the rates a quarter point, it helps. Guys, every little bit helps in this economy. What do you think? Comment down below about the Fed cutting the rates. Also, gold prices rise, Badger crude slip despite global oil pressure, dollar rises ahead of expected Fed cut. So the dollar is strong. I went into that detailed article. Also, let's see. So it's all good news as far as what's going on in Iraq, which is leading some people to think, oh, if they're doing so great, why do they need to revalue their currency? Well, have you ever known a company not to take more value if it's warranted? No, you haven't, right? So this thing is ready to go, in my opinion, but this is just my opinion. I'm not a financial advisor, but I'm just a casual investor. So now we got to get to Mr. T's article. Sorry, I'm 2 minutes in. I was going to do that sooner. So first of all, pray for Mr. T. He was highlighted in one of my Zooms because he's a colonel that reached out to me around New Year's Eve or Christmas Eve last year in the middle of the night because he's a forex trader. I will put some shorts later that gives you his experience, but he is a very successful forex trader. He predicted when the Swiss franc would depeg from the euro dollar, and he sent me an email in the middle of the night last night at 3:43 a.m. So the highlight of that, you can go watch the deeper dive this morning, is that he's predicting that he's looking for Monday, December 15th. And then he gave all the reasonings behind it. So if you want to know the reasonings behind it, you'll watch a deeper dive. But December 15th is what he's looking for as a date for this. I know I don't usually talk dates and rates, but when I have Mr. T doing his analysis and he gave me the details, the highlights are he thinks it's because of, number one, the government of Iraq officially closes down for the rest of the year on December 15th. Number two, forex can activate the IQD placeholder on Friday, December 12th, after the forex market closes for the week, right? When it closes, they can put a new rate in. And then it says, what was the other thing? The reopening of the markets on Sunday, December 14th, and Iraq's first business day, the financial rates would be set. Also remember that December 15th will arrive in Iraqi hours, 9 hours before it arrives here in the United States. And third, the UN posts its rates on the 15th and the 1st. It's unlikely that Iraq's current rate of exchange, officially expiring on December 31st, for a day or longer, no company would let their exchange rate go zero for a few days, is what he was saying. So anyways, if you want more about that, I read it in detail and I give you my analysis on the deeper dive this morning. There's just the highlights. It's hard to just highlight it though. I want to give you everything, but this is my summary. So now we go to the summary of everybody else. I'm going to refresh this because, guys, crazy energies right now. Let me know how you're feeling down below. If you're feeling hopeful, or if you're feeling doubtful, or if you're really, really psyched. Put one of those three down below. Now we have an update as of Frank 26 today. He said, post one, he said, Firefly, Sudani has just asked permission from the United Nations to be released from the sanctions. The United Nations is the date I just talked about with Mr. T. It is said that the United Nations will release Iraq from under their vision. The United Nations is leaving Iraq. They are going to release us from under the supervision of us. They told us Iraq can be fully sovereign. nation within 23 days. They said that Iraq has met all international qualifications. The Iraqi government requested this to be more of an equal relationship with the United Nations, and it was granted a return to normality. It's a pretty big milestone for us. Frank said, this really smells good because 23 days from now is January 1st. Except we've got Mr. T, right? So he said, are they trying to tell you something? Frank says, in his opinion, he says they are trying to tell you something. You will be completely sovereign on that day. And that is why the United Nations is leaving, because they're done and you are done. It's a major announcement about your monetary reform. You guys are about to have purchasing power, in my opinion, and your currency is about to play with the big boys across the border. They're not playing games. They're not using sleight of hands. Everything they're doing is telling you for this reason. Your currency is about to go with the international markets. You are now going to go 1-to-1 on par with the American dollar inside of your country. January 1st has been targeted. That's Frank's opinion. But again, I refer you back to Mr. T the first few minutes. Mark Z. Article, Trump's new national security strategy, key takeaways. Basically, with the U.S. is done trying to engineer countries, trying to change them. He said they are what they are, and we need to stop trying to change them. It's up to them and part of them being sovereign. Trump is hoping Iraq will be a rudder in the Middle East policy and help others in the region. We are going to get our return on our investment in Iraq and then stop monkeying in the Middle East. In the future, we are going to just let them do their own thing. I agree, and I love Mark Z, and I love Frank too. And then Frank last night said, in this month of December, many currencies are preparing for the beginning of next year to change their value. His very strong opinion is the Iraqi dinar is the linchpin. It is the number one currency for all the other global currencies to reset. I'm in agreement with him. And then Pimpy pipes in, when I tell you there's a difference between nominal value, I'm just talking about the way the bank notes look. It's what the government says that piece of paper is worth. That's what a nominal value is. That nominal value is equal to 1 USD equals 0.00076 IQD. That is the rate, right? We're looking for it to exchange, like Mr. T said, maybe on the 14th. It's the 10th. We got 4 days. What can you do in the 4 days to prepare? Oh, let me see. Have you gotten your 3 steps yet? Have you figured out what this means and how you're going to approach the banks? And have you gotten the scripts? That's all part of my 3 steps. Check pin comment down below. Militiaman, investors are going to see the emerging market aspect of Iraq as a no-brainer, especially with the largest financial institutions, energy companies in the world there. I think markets see growth, and when they see growth, they get FOMO, fear of missing out. Timing of this could be very well Iraq's best interest because it's going to have a very big positive impact, especially if they get this done by the end of the year. It's probably going to make the market really happy. Frank's back in here. The Gazette dated December 1st, 2025. The CBI governor herself discussed the potential rate change. It's not so much a step-by-step instructions on how to exchange the currency, you Iraqi. It's more, hey, we're doing this. Hey, you got some things. Hey, we have details for you. That's what Alak is doing. He's putting all this information in the Gazette for the citizens to see. Again, you can watch my live stream last night. I talked about that, how the citizens don't see this like you and I do. They don't understand forex markets. It's like us, most average citizens are just trying to get by. That's the Iraqi citizen. We need to pray for them because they don't have as much opportunity as we have until now. When this happens, the 1,000 MOUs will go active as soon as they get the new rate, right? Let's see. Walking stick. Inside of the country of Iraq, there is a fixed rate that is being established to allow the Iraqi dinar to be 1-on-1 on par with the American dollar. Not pegged, but on par. All of this in country, inside of the borders of Iraq. The dinar is about to go into the float in the world markets. That's the forex. It is people outside of Iraq that will cause the supply and demand. That means it's going to go up in value, let's say 322. But if they start at 322, then they may cap it at 425, the way they said. This is multiple exchange rates, saying one thing might happen in Iraq 1-to-1. And our intel sources months ago, back in June, said when they take their paper currency in, they're getting 1 digital for 1 paper currency. They were getting 1-to-1 inside of Iraq, inside the Iraqi banking system that has been audited and, said, given it the cross. It's good, right? It's the standard. It's the global standard according to the World Bank articles we've watched, the CBI articles. And again, Mr. T had said the Central Bank of Iraq has not recanted that rate of 481.01, which is already behind the scenes in the forex and the newest system. So we all have to wait and see, but can you wait 4 more days? Can you wait 4 more days? I'll keep you posted, guys. Please subscribe, tap the bell. I'll be live again in the morning. I don't know what time. Check my post because Our days are getting busier. I don't know how it is, but it just is. How are you feeling down below? Please comment down below. Please consider subscribing, tapping the bell, joining our family. We're a fun family. We went live last night, had a lot of fun. Check it out. Consider subscribing, tapping the bell. We're having fun while we wait for this. What are you doing? Bye.